I really let my guard down so much that I let myself into an abusive relationship. Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha, and the first thing that I wanted to say is that abuse of any kind is a deal breaker. If I tell you the stories that I've gone through, you will not even believe it. So I have had a history of like abuse in terms of like I've seen my own mom go through like being beaten and physical abuse. Anyway, I've talked about all of that in separate videos. I'll leave them linked in the cards and in the description box, somewhere here and in the description box, so you can check them out. So I never really thought like I would go through that kind of abuse with a guy, because first of all, I know the physical abuse. You can see it. If a guy raises his hand, you're going to run and you're going to go. But emotional and psychological abuse is totally different. You don't even see it coming, and this person will lead you to believe that there's something wrong with you. They'll make you doubt yourself. And I remember, if I tell you, you may not even believe this, guys. I was called ugly. We were not even fighting. Funny enough, I was with this guy and we were just driving. I can't remember where we were driving, but it was like a weekend and we were just hanging out. And he stopped at the signal and he stopped and he looked at me and he said, "Hey, ugly." And I was like, "Ugly? How? And he says, "Oh, I was just joking." And it sat with me for so long. You know, after a while, I started to feel ugly. I am not Naomi Campbell and I am not Halle Berry. I know that for a fact. But for you to call me ugly and you're dating me and then you tell me that I'm beautiful and that you love me, they play with your mind. So in one moment, he's rewarding you with so much love and affection and positive affirmation that you're beautiful, that you're smart. And then the next thing is, the same guy called me stupid. You know, he would say, maybe you're having a discussion which turns into a disagreement. And then when he gets angry, he bursts out. And when he bursts out, he'll call you things like, "You're so stupid." So, okay, fine. Now the dust has settled. We're not fighting anymore. What did you mean when you said I'm stupid? Then he'll say, "No, it was just in the heat of the moment, but I called you stupid because you caused me to call you that." So it was always like, even if I say the worst thing to you, it's your fault. You're the one who provoked me to the degree that I needed to say that thing to you. So this is, of course, okay, fine, this is when you're fighting. But when he called me ugly, we were not fighting. There was no fight whatsoever. And the same guy would give me silent treatment. So if we were like within a disagreement and we are really not seeing eye to eye, he would like hang up and just give me silent treatment. But because I'm somebody who wants to go after peace, I started, the worst decision of my life was to actually start going to him to make peace. I would go to him and make peace and be like, "Listen, I'm so sorry," and apologize for my part. So what we need to realize is that an apology is not always an admission of guilt. An apology can just be for peace. You can apologize and say, "I'm sorry" to someone, not because you're saying, "I'm sorry, I was wrong," but "I'm sorry" is like, let there be peace. So it had become such a habit. Eventually, I decided, I was like, you know what, maybe I talk too much, or maybe I'm going to seek peace too soon or too quickly. So I decided to kind of like just break off and break away and just to leave it. And I was like, you know what, let me just wait it out and see how long this can really go for. Maybe I'm going to get peace too quickly. He waited it out 10 weeks, not 10 days, 10 weeks, holding out, silent treatment. How? Like, I don't understand. And his reasoning was that that's how he always dealt with things, even with his family. That's how he deals with things. He goes quiet. So the first day was like, okay, second, okay, third, okay. The first 3 days, of course, are the hardest. And then you went 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, 9 weeks, 10 weeks. I had resolved in my mind that I'm not going to break the silence. And I didn't. So eventually after 10 weeks, he came and he broke the silence, but it was like breaking the silence, like, I can't do this, I don't want to be with you, because he couldn't handle it. Abusive people reward you with love. And at the same time, they punish you by withdrawing that love. So what they are dishing out to you, they can't even handle themselves. I have to say this, ladies and guys, when you are planning to get into marriage, when you are really deciding that this is someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with, go to good counselors. Premarital counseling is so important. It will reveal so many things to you that you can easily miss. Because the people who you're approaching as counselors, especially if they are spirit-filled ministers, they will see through some of these things. They really will. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope my deal breakers make sense to you. And if you have experienced any of this, or if you're with someone that kind of makes you feel diseased about yourself, somebody who makes you doubt yourself, somebody who makes you, just question yourself, your sanity, who makes you feel invalid, who invalidates your thoughts, your feelings, just really look out for this stuff, because there are a lot of messed up people out there, and I don't know if people actually know that they're being abusive. That's actually my biggest question is, I wish I could ask some of these people, like, do you actually know that you're doing this? And there's so many more people who have gone through worse and crazier things than I'm talking about now, but those are their stories to tell. And one day when I have permission, I'll share their stories without disclosing their names, of course. And and we just help each other, we grow and we learn. So if you are in any abusive relationship, you need to be able to pick up those signs. But before I go, one last piece of advice is follow your peace. If someone is not sitting well with you on your heart, don't do it. This guy, every time I wanted to pull away, every time I felt like, you know what, this is not right, this relationship is not okay. And when I decided, like, I was pulling away so that I can just kind of take time for myself and to think clearly and just to step away and to step out of it, every time I did, he would like bombard me with love. Like I told you, they reward you with love and then they punish you by withdrawing that love. So they create this dependency on you. And my biggest question is, do they know? Do they know, or do they do this on purpose? Like they know that they're trying to control you, or they just, it's a literal disorder and they don't even know that they have it. Anyway, guys, we can talk all day, all night. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. And if you have, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Catch up with me, hang out with me in the comment section below. Also catch me on Instagram at Samantha Dika. Always look forward to hanging out with you and chilling with you, talking to you. So share your thoughts, comments, and feedback with me in the comment section below. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you on the next one.